And here we go.
All right. Not sure if we are live or not, but hello everyone. This is your Palmy Boy here with our bonus run of Super Metroid. I'm going to go ahead and get loaded up with a fresh 00 file. I'm going to go ahead and copy that here. Haven't run this in... it's been some years. It has been some years.
Super Metroid.
Hi, Palmy. How's it
Hi.
going?
It's going great.
Do you maybe want to introduce yourself to the people who don't know you yet?
I do. I am palmymkgames, also formerly known years ago as JK16-bit Palmy on. Wow, that's really hitting back in the SRL years. But yeah, I used to run this game some time ago. I actually haven't played a just regular version of a bingo in, I'd say, since 2015. So it's been a few years. But I'm super hyped. This will be the first one I've done since 2015. In 2016, I actually hosted the tournament and participated in a randomizer tournament when Totals Randomizer was coming out. So yeah.
Well, we're all
Right.
excited for this.
Awesome. If someone wants to drag our tech in here so they can reveal the card.
We're gonna reveal the card on time start. Just gonna make sure that tech is ready. I'm just simply gonna assume that tech is ready.
Because he's still in the waiting room.
Okay, yeah, okay, there's the okay from tech. Okay, good. Alright then, I'm gonna say you can start in 5. Okay, guys, I want you to count. Stacy, I want you to count on with, because this is the last run. Bingothon Summer 2020. Alright, gonna
Right,
count down.
everyone.
Five.
Count down.
5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
3,
2,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Go!
Right, reveal the card.
Good luck,
Good luck.
Mr. Palmy. And in the meantime, I think we've got some donations to read.
Oh yeah, we do. Do you want to do the honor?
Well,
For one of them at least?
oh yes, I'm gonna read this donation.
Right.
We got $50 from a certain Trix at this. Also, shoutouts to Trix for making this all possible for restreaming.
Shoutouts to Trix for his help.
With the comment, /me buys the copyright of that rap. Thank you, Trix. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. And
Wanna do that
we got-
other?
The other donation is $20 by Mancat saying, "Save the frames."
And
with
kill
these
those
two
animals.
wonderful donations, we just topped over 1.8k.
Wow.
Woo.
Nice job, everyone. I'm feeling 2K. I'm feeling 2K.
Oh,
And-
certainly. We can do it, guys.
Now,
Come on. Drum
feel
roll,
the
please.
animals.
We have.
Is that what you wanted to say?
Oh, I wanted to first say the amount for kill the animals, and then you could still use the amount for save the animals.
Alright, alright.
Awful. Darn, I would have had a personal best in elevator, but dang. I had a goof up at the last second. Dang.
Rip.
Didn't mean to cut you off,
Got
guys.
this.
Sorry.
It's
Thank you.
how it was supposed to be.
Well, currently we have kill the animals at $31, and save the animals is at
Drum roll. I gotta
you would
know.
please, Stacy.
Yeah, I've been doing it. Come on.
Got $28 for save the animals.
$3. $3.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gents, please, please save the animals.
Kill the animals.
For those baby sharks that just died in the previous run.
We're saving them by not infecting them with COVID. That's the trick. Because if somebody goes over there, they're doomed.
Yes.
Also true. Yes, everything goes to charity. Thank you so much for all your donations. Keep them going because the marathon is going to end very soon. We're going to say goodbye to you. This is your last chance.
Oh, whoops. Lost the count. This is a rough card. This is a really rough card. What a way
worry.
to come back.
You can go overestimate as much as you want to.
I'll try not to. It's just a less than stellar seed of a thing. We'll make it happen. Oh man. I think I might have one in mind. We'll see. We'll craft this route as we go along. Defeat Crockmire and Dragon. Are you kidding me? I'm messing up strats here as I'm just kind of reading over this card and trying to deduce what I need to do down. But I will show off some little tricks as I do here and there. I'm not as polished. Again, super rusty. Haven't officially played Super Metroid at all in nearly 2.5 years. Haven't done an official run in 5 years. But I'm looking forward to it. I still got the muscle memory. Like right here, I just did a nice little short mock ball. Not great, but it's good. Like here's a mini Alcatraz jump here where you normally have to shoot these blocks out. But if I can actually get a wall jump to go, I can do an instant air ball and be able to get through that little passage nice and swimmingly. If you also want to get up elevators quickly, you can just hold your aim up or aim down corner buttons, and as you're tapping on the elevator, just hold that and hit up, and you'll instantly go up and not miss the and not have to wait on the elevator too much. I also just noticed in the Super Metroid SRL Discord, I got a added message, so I may have a potential commentator, but it's a little late. We'll power on through. Alright, let's see how good my climb is after all these years. It's a little shaky. It's a little shaky, but it's not bad. For not having done this in a long time, I think I'm doing alright. So my personal best of any percent at the time before I went on my hiatus was a solid 54-51, I want to say. So pretty decent time. Not great by any means. There's been lots of improvements years since, but I was able to hold my own for a while, especially in the the early randomizers, very, very finely. Yeah, I could still compete with some of the greats out there, at least for a short time. It mostly comes down to movement, and it comes down to my rune knowledge, which is it's still fairly good, but it's not the greatest, as some might say. Ooh, I might actually have a commentator. Hold on a sec. I think I'm doing alright with some self-commentary. But we might have a derpy coming in. So this is going to be an easy setup fight. Just going to push him back to the wall, give him a couple shots, and shoot these balls out, get some missile refills. Get just a couple of them, pump him full of missiles, get him back to the wall, and pump him full of a few more missiles. See if we can get a couple. Oh, I got a last second clutch missile. Missed the strat. It's a little long of a fight. Alright, Derpy's just asking where to go. I'll be just a hot second as I get to a point where I can tell him. First trick of the game is going to be Alcatraz Escaped, where normally you go up this right side here and escape the room, but if you have some good timed wall jumps, which that's my first failed attempt. There we go. A couple of good attempts at wall jumps, and you can get out of there pretty lickety-split. And then we'll make our way on through. As soon as I get to an elevator, I will get Derpy in. Hold on one quick second here as I do some typing. I hope that works. There we go. Sorry about that hesitation. And so, as I'm looking through here, there's a couple of easy things I can do on this seed. One of which would be 3+ energy tanks. That's an easy one. Collect plasma beam or defeat Ridley, which, well, I kind of have to kill Ridley anyway since I'm going to be beating this game nonetheless. Also, hosts, if you want to get a hold of TG Derp, who just joined our Discord, if you want to direct him in here, I'd be greatly appreciative if he will be a assisting commentator. If at all possible.
Alright. One sec. Here you go.
Awesome. Are you in, Derp?
I am.
Hey, Derpy. It's been a long time.
I guess it has.
Are you on the Twitch SRL page or the Speedruns Live Twitch page?
Yes.
All right, because you can still see my run from there, and I'm sure you can see my bingo card.
I can.
Awesome. Well, you are welcome to watch my epic failure of a D restaurant and commentate as you see fit. So I leave it in your caring and loving hands.
All right. So, I assume, just to clarify, you're just doing a single bingo line and then completing the game?
That is
Since
correct.
It seems like you're saving the animals? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that is what is happening, is it not?
Yes.
I guess that eliminates any of the finished tiles, since normally in most uses of the bingo cards in the Super Metroid community are used for races, and generally you'll see some different race categories. For example, one of the more popular ones is double anti-bingo, where two people race bingo and choose a row for their opponent, and then their opponent has to do that row and another row of their own choosing that they think pairs well with that theoretically harder row that their opponent gave them. So there was a whole tournament. Behind that. I finished in second.
Yep.
I don't remember what Palmy finished, and maybe I shouldn't ask.
It was like 28th. It wasn't too bad. It was a long.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I held my own pretty well.
Right, and if you've been following the multi-category tournament that just finished yesterday, actually.
Yep.
We were running triple bingo, which is just complete 3 bingo tiles of your own choosing. It wasn't, I don't know if it was seen at all in the playoffs. It might have been a little bit in the round of 16.
I think it was, but I wasn't keeping the best of track.
Alright, I gotta watch this Spore Spawn entry attempt here.
Ah. I usually do that as an extra super. Let's see if I can get this right. Ah, all right. Well, we'll fruit on that then. I was just going to use that as some backup supers. Hey,
All right.
just do one attempt and then move on.
So how that works is that block is just off screen, but how far ammo moves off screen varies. Like, it'll either move 2 or 3 pixels standing still, and if you're moving, I don't know the exact values, but they also vary. And so if it moves at least 3 pixels, it'll actually, because ammo doesn't despawn the first frame it goes off screen, it actually despawns the second frame. Also, you need a super missile.
I just realized that. Kind of forgot for a second.
But anyways, so if the first frame it goes off screen, it moves at least 3 pixels, I believe, then you will be able to hit the block. And so that allows you to enter Spore Spawn in reverse. Normally people do it standing still. There's a couple different spots where it'll work, but Palmy tried a little bit of a different setup that's theoretically easier if you can time it, where you run and shoot, because running will, or having any sort of forward momentum will affect the speed of your ammo. That's why, for example, the green gate glitch is possible, because having the extra forward speed allows the super missile to clip through the gate and hit the button on the other side. Unfortunately, Palmy wasn't quite able to get it, so he's chilling.
Yeah, we just chill. Also failed deboost. Man, this is sad. Also goodbye Spazer. Oh, that cat attack got me.
Yeah, I failed that deboost too, don't worry.
It's a kind of a tough one, especially after a D-Rust. It's kind of fun to get.
Yeah, definitely a fun strat to get, even though it's fairly simple, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. Wow, I actually didn't clip through him. Good grief. Let's not die. That would
That
be
is generally a good idea.
dying is a bad thing. We can clutch it out here. And I hit him. Good job, me.
You got plenty of health though, you're fine.
So, hosts, just wanted to check in again. Where is kill and save the animals out of curiosity?
Let me refresh real quick. Okay. It's still 31, sorry, towards kill the animals and 28 towards save the animals.
Heck yeah.
So we're currently saving frames, but you can change that. You can save the animals. You can do the good deed by donating only $4. That's not much. You can do it. There's still time.
Don't do it. Kill him. Save him from COVID.
Don't listen to him. Save him. Save them. Please. Please. Save them. Let them live. They haven't done anything wrong.
Kill them.
Ah, I killed the setup. Want to explain that one, Derp?
You are supposed to kill the animals, not the setup.
Alright, before I explain whatever's happening here, I do want to point out something subtle that Palmy did earlier, where he actually got his health above 50 in that mini crate room before killing mini crate. That is because if your health drops below 30, you will always get health bombed until your health gets raised above 50. So by collecting those extra health from the pirates at the beginning of the room, he was able to make sure that the mini crate would actually drop super missiles that he needed for the crate quick kill. So what he tried to do there was, by shooting ammo strategically, you can hit Kraid's open mouth before he is raising, before he goes into this cycle where you're normally supposed to fight him, and it'll actually lock his mouth in place if you do it correctly. I don't know the exact details, I just know how it works.
Yeah,
You get a feel for it. But in short, you can kill Kraid before he raises up from the ground, and it saves a lot of time. Especially if you then miss a couple more shots and have to do charge shots. Definitely not ideal. But the game knowledge is still there. I'll give you that.
Thank you for the amount of years I've really spent not playing this. I'm pretty impressed.
We got some time. We got some donations.
Yeah,
Alright.
of course.
I got a $10 donation from Blood Guru saying, "Did you know the direct sequel to Super Metroid is Metroid Fusion, and in that game the animals are still alive? The right and only choice, therefore, is to save the animals. In other words, forget about the frames, save the canon." Thank you for your donation.
I can't seem to actually mark my card at all for some reason.
We also have another $5 donation by Pikastrov, who said a while ago that it was his last donation. Apparently not. But he's saying, killing the animals, not under my watch. Let's put saving the animals on first again. And with that, let me quickly give you the update. We are $31 on kill the animals and $43 on save the animals. Meaning save the animals is currently winning by $12.
Don't make me save it. I also can't seem to mark my bingo card, so I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, but we'll...
Which tile are you trying to mark? I don't actually...
the card I have loaded up is Skip Spazer.
Oh, right. I can mark it if I can get a link to the card.
It should be in waiting room chat, if you see it.
Do I? I do.
Password is, there as well. Of course, I'm not gonna say it.
The password to my bank account is... what color do you want to be?
Pick a color, any color.
Alright, I'll make you purple, because I like
Sweet.
purple.
Perfect. Thank you. Much appreciated, TG.
No problem.
Alright, now this is where I'm gonna kind of figure out how I want a big brain play here as I stall for thinking on how I want to do routing. Just gonna get these high jump boots and want to explain how you can set up this room to open the door quickly?
The high jump room?
Yep, and I screwed it up already.
What you want to do is, there's a couple crumble blocks to the left side of this little platform, and if you get down quickly, you can shoot the Sova or Nova. Both are acceptable names, and I won't appreciate anyone saying otherwise. But if that enemy is the trigger to that door, that gray door, so if you can kill it quick enough, you can jump back up and open the door without going all the way down like Palmy did. Unfortunately, Palmy was too slow, so he was not able to do it. You know how it is sometimes.
Yeah, gotta get fast. How on earth do I want to do this?
I don't know.
I'm thinking we might just tackle column 5.
I can make the bingo cards all the colors too.
Exactly. Bingo sync. I love it. Oh, I should not have used that super.
So there's another super door coming up. So he will need to farm in this room. Luckily, the Sovas have a decent super drop chance.
Lucky as hell.
I guess he didn't farm any of the other ones except the last one, and it worked out. So...
Usually that last one seems to have a pretty consistent dropping of that super missile, thankfully.
I actually find the same thing usually. If I need a super missile, that guy's pretty clutch. Although, I usually try to avoid that position if I can. Because as it turns out, leaving your run to a 20% chance is not exactly what most people consider a good idea.
Agreed.
However, Palmy is not most people.
No, he is not. Oh. However, I do get a higher drop rate from Cacatax because they are usually consistent to drop as long as your health is good.
So, as it turns out, there's each enemy has a drop table that's about 102, I believe? 102 or 104. Maybe it's something completely different. But anyways, the Cacatax have a 100 out of 102 chance to drop super missiles. So you can occasionally get a lucky health drop. In this case, it would have been very unlucky, but it is still technically lower odds, so we'll call it lucky.
For our
But
purposes, it was lucky.
unfortunately for Palmy, he actually got the super missile he needed to open the door.
Exactly. That's gonna be another one for the bingo card there.
All right.
30 plus
I
super.
assume your ammo's full, right?
Oh, that's super missiles, not missiles. Whoops.
Oh, hold up.
I am a genius.
Oh, I should mark Brindstar Reserve as well. You got that too.
Oh, thank you.
Just gonna go ahead and make them all rainbow.
Since it's the last run of our event, I think that's most appropriate.
Hey, you get a rainbow beam in this game.
Yeah, you
Kind
do get
of.
rainbow beam. It's like, what, 70% of the rainbow, do you think?
Well, I mean, it depends on if you're going off an actual rainbow or like the primary colors rainbow that you learn in elementary school. Like where it's just red, orange, green, yellow, blue, purple. Not in that order, of course. But you can draw it in that order if you want. I'm not stopping you. This is a free country.
Ah, wow, I botched that so hard.
Oh dear.
Can't even tap.
I need to refresh the stream. Hold on. I'm a little bit more behind than I should be. For those who don't know, what he was doing there is called... Were you doing a short charge? I think you were.
Yeah, I was doing a short charge.
Alright, he was doing a short charge, and what that is the game only checks if you're running on a certain frame of Samus's animation. So by tapping the run button when you reach that animation, you can build up your speed booster running speed, the blue suit, without actually going as fast as you would by just holding the run button, and that allows you to build up a shine spark very quickly, which you saw Palmy do at the bottom of this room. You can actually make the jump, but Palmy is too cool for that.
I'd like doing the swag strats, but yeah, I'll just do the jump here.
I wonder if
He's
there's a
trying-
world where you could like down grab that platform while it was moving down. But
That's what I was wondering if that was even possible, but I'm like getting sniped there for my shine spark shot. That was just cruel. And
I think it would have already had to been moving down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have. Well, I guess we have to go through Crockmire anyway.
You want me to go ahead and mark the tiles that aren't in the row you're doing? I mean, I assume you're doing column 5, it looks like.
Yes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and mark off that 3 E-tanks and 30 missiles. That is generally considered one of the easier tiles to get. Generally, you'll see in a lot of bingo races, you'll see tiles like skip, X, be pre-marked, but unfortunately, I wasn't here to do that, so it just got done.
Yeah, I don't know why Bingo Sync isn't letting me still click anything, but well,
Did you join as a spectator, maybe?
I don't think. I created the room, so.
I don't know.
Oh well, at least I got you here.
Alright, so here's our best friend, Crockmire here. He's not actually our best friend. We push him into the lava and then take his stuff.
That's what makes him special. I don't have tickle beam, so I can't make him laugh and fall apart.
Yeah, you can actually grapple onto Crockmire's tongue, which would never come up in an actual run, because grapple beam is behind Crockmire. You'd have to space time in order to get grapple beam. Maybe there's a wrong warp that you can do, but I am not well versed in the out of bounds traveling
I
in this
believe
game,
there is, but I
unfortunately.
don't remember where it's at. It's been quite a while since I've seen it done, so maybe I'm wrong.
The only wrong warp I really know is the one that you see the most often, the one from Screw Attack to the landing site.
Oh
Because
yeah, that's
turns
a good
out that one allows you to go very fast.
Ah, dang it.
Alright, so what Palmy attempted to do there was called a spike suit. So by unmorphing the frame you touch a spike and then activating a shine spark a certain amount of frames later, I don't know exactly how many, but it is a double frame perfect trick. You can actually get in a state where you permanently have a shine spark charged up, which will allow you to do a shine spark anywhere as long as you don't accidentally use it, which is harder than it sounds because there are a lot of inputs that will trigger a shine spark.
Yes, there are.
For anyone who watches Hundo regularly, you may note that one of the places it's commonly lost is in the cosine room, one of the rooms behind Crocomire with the rising lava. We call it that because it is a cosine wave. And not a sine wave, it's a big difference.
Do we have time for another donation?
Of course.
Alright. I got a $4 donation by Kill, saying, kill, 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 kill. Leave no one alive. Kill, kill, kill. And my comment to that is, kill every last one of them. Thank you
Saving
very
those
much
frames.
for
You're welcome.
listening.
No, not like this.
Alright, so what Palmy tried to do there was the green gate glitch I was talking about earlier when he was attempting to backdoor spore spawn. So, like I said, moving it forward a little bit as you shoot the super missile gives it more forward speed, and that allows it to actually be behind the gate on one frame and in front of the gate on the other, which will allow it to hit the button. It only works if it's a left-facing gate, as in the button's on the left side. Ooh, nice mock ball. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I almost
I'm
said that,
behind.
but I didn't hold. Nah, you're good.
Got the setup for it.
I did get the setup. It made me happy, but this controller I'm playing on is not great at having the inputs be consistent. So,
Yeah, it happens. But anyways, I believe in those green gate glitch attempts, Palmy was shooting a little bit too late, so he was already pressed up against the gate when he shot the super missile, and so it didn't have forward momentum. But it is another frame perfect trick. There's a few different setups for it. I've seen some people be right up against the gate, and I've seen some people back up a little further like Palmy did. I personally back up a little further as well. Nice shine spark there.
thank you. It's one of my favorite reverse entries to this room. I'm gonna just snipe around and go get ice since I'm having a bit of a fun run on this one.
I should mark off Croc, shouldn't I? Hold on.
Oh, thank you.
Let me do that.
Oh, crumble jumping.
One of my favorite strats in this game is a strat you've probably never seen because it's useful in literally 0 cases, but you can actually do a speedball out of Crocomire, like, to enter this little area in reverse.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's a tight trick.
Yeah, so of course, speedball works the same as a mock ball, where you keep your running momentum and your blue suit if you do a morph right as you hit the ground. And so you have to do that through a door and then land on a very small 1-block tile right before those speed blocks. But if you do it right, it's very cool.
It is very cool. I had someone ask me, "Are you gonna do a reverse slinky in your run?" I'm like, no. I'm not that cool.
If we do have some time, I would like to talk about something else.
Sure.
Alright guys, as you know, there is a lot of stuff involved and a lot of people involved in Bingothon, and we constantly want to improve ourselves. So we have provided a feedback form where you can leave us your feedback that you have of this Bingothon and tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, and all that, where we could improve. So yeah, if you wanna give us some feedback, we appreciate it. Be it positive, be it negative. Please do it. We always love us some good feedback.
Yeah, we do. Can you space time into plasma beam?
Maybe.
It's been so long since I've tried or seen it done.
What you could do is you could do escape. That would give you plasma. Note that you'd have to beat Mother Brain to do that, but it is possible. It's been done.
We'll just make this last run last forever, and I'll just do a time space glitch and completely just reset the game and never let it end. 999%. Let's go.
I mean, you could. I don't know if I will stay for that.
I wouldn't put anyone through that kind of torment. Only myself. Damage boosting is fun. Especially when you got the right positions memorized still.
I think you were in the right position, you just didn't get the damage boost. That one was good.
Yeah, that one.
Like I said, I'm like 5 seconds behind.
Oh,
I might be a little bit less than that.
It's like I could Discord screen share if you'd like.
I don't think that's necessary, but if you want the real-time commentary, I'd be down. I'm noticing one of our organizers' names in Discord has been changed to kill every last one of them. I'm not going to comment anymore on that one, as I am in the Save the Animals band.
Oh, snap.
However, I would definitely be supporting Kill the Animals if I was running, because I don't actually want to do it. I just want other people to do it.
Since I'm not feeling super confident, I'm just gonna do Missile Lake. We want to the full ocean fly. I'm not feeling that confident.
Hey, you're getting that 75 missile tile, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Did you get the criteria map? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Never mind. Not that it matters, because you literally can't do any of the 75 missiles rows, because one's a finish and one's a skip high jump, and you already have high jump, as it turns out.
Yep.
Makes it hard to skip when you already have it.
I don't know if there's any programming in the game to just literally put an item back. Not sure that was something a developer thought of when this game was made.
I don't think anyone would want to do that, but because of that, it was not done.
How many times have you had to screw up an ocean, getting across the ocean? It's been a hot minute.
I'm surprised you aren't just going for the short charge. It's not that tight.
It's not the short charge, it's just my health. I don't think I have that much in reserves. But,
that's fair. You could do, like, a higher short charge, so you bonk. There's a little lip that's a little bit lower than the rest, where you can bonk on if you want to conserve health on the Shine Spark, which Palmy will not show off.
Go big or go home, right?
I guess. This is technically enough health, if you're good. No pressure or anything.
Well, in that case, I'll kill that guy for some extra health.
Yeah, you can farm the atomics at the bottom of this room too, if you're feeling unsafe.
A little unsafe. This is only my first actual bingo run in nearly 5 years. No pressure.
Yeah, I'm definitely just peer pressuring you into having a harder time.
And it's working!
Of course it is.
My nickname in high school was Gullible, so,
Wow, is that true?
Actually, yes. And I was the most gullible in high school. Fun fact. Palmy's nickname in high school literally was the Gullible One, or Gullible. Alright, let's see if I can get some good taps in on missiles today, boys. What do you think? Fast, slow?
I was not thinking 2-round at all, but I'm here to be surprised. I have faith. Oh, mid. You didn't shoot him.
No, I didn't shoot him. I missed it.
Alright, so I assume what Palmy's trying to do here is the Doppler Fantoon strat. When you hit Fantoon, once he flies off the screen and comes back, when you hit him, there's a few frames before he closes his eye, and if you hit him again, those frames get reset. So you can hit him with a lot of missiles in rapid succession if you...
Aren't bad.
Yeah. You also don't have a super missile, which is rough.
Yeah, I went in using my last super missile, which is unideal. I mean, Ghost Fight isn't honestly that bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of strats you can do to stay safe. Like, once he gets into the little just dropping flames from the ceiling phase, you can kind of farm him for health. So you're not in too much danger.
Oh yeah.
How many missiles have you shot in my feet so far? I've counted 11.
I've hit like 13.
I think it's 14 now, so you need like 2 more rounds if you get a super drop.
Oh, I hit 3. Dang it. I hit him 3 times.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna wimp out and put in a little bit of my reserves. You know, just because I'm cheesy.
Alright, you have 4 hits, so you should be fine. No pressure.
No pressure. There we go. 1, 2, 3. That was what? 6th round?
Oh,
7?
you hit him more than I thought, I guess. That was like a 5 or 6 rounds. I mean, with no super missiles, it's not the worst ever. And plus, you're alive.
Plus I'm alive.
That's always good.
I didn't even get massively health bombed, you know? I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, you may have noticed he did drop under 30, but that was while he had reserves, and so you will not get health bombed as long as you have any health in your reserves, I believe.
Yep. Shoutouts to that 1 HP sitting in my reserves.
I don't think you left 1 HP in your reserve.
Did I not? Oh.
Nah.
Whoops. Well. Oh well. Huh.
Alright, so I assume Palmy will also be picking up the other super missile since he's trying to get 30. Not that I'm routing the game for him or anything.
Totally not. I'm totally also not asking if the super missile's on the other side of this potential room. Cough, cough.
There are super missiles, as it turns out.
Okay, good. My memory isn't as bad as I thought.
In fact, this item here is called right side supers in randomizer.
Oh, yeah.
Not that that should affect your judgment, but you
Well,
have
you know,
played
it's
rando
super
before.
missiles. I was in the randomizer tournament years ago. I should know this. I did both commentate and play.
Yeah, me and Palmy did. We were part of the group in season 1 that was doing a bunch of the practice races. I remember that because that was a lot of fun. I didn't really do the same thing in season 2.
Really?
Kind of sad. Honestly, practice races are way more fun than actual races. In
Yeah.
rando, at least.
I
Like-
agree.
I'd like to think I'm pretty competitive. I don't know why I would like to think that. It's just how things are. I like to win, as it turns out.
I would imagine most people do.
Right.
Aw.
But even so, like, casual rando races are so much fun.
There we go. I forgot to hold angle up there. Thought I just showed that off.
I suppose I need to explain that, but I don't remember how it works. It's another one of those tricks that I don't remember how it works, I just know it works, because I've done it for many years. By many, I mean 2.
Effectively, more over half of Samus's hitbox is through the floor, and the game tries to tries to correct that. And instead of just putting you back below, it just lets you clip all the way back up through the floor, where the majority
Right.
of the hitbox is. So, and
I
holding
knew that.
ankle
I
up
just
what
didn't
does is-
remember it.
Oh yeah. So there is an easier way to do it, but my health's on the lower side, so I'm not sure if I'm ballsy enough to. Yeah, I had it a little bit. We'll be all right.
Okay, guys. While we are approaching the end of Bingothon Summer and this last run, I do want to remind you guys again that we have the big war going on. Save or kill the animals. And of course, you should kill the animals, which is currently $8 behind Save the Animals. So if we do want to have killed the animals, then please, please, please donate at least $8.01. Thank you.
And 1 cent.
Yes, the 1 cent is important. Come on,
Ooh.
Palmy, you want it too.
I am so glad I have grapple beam right here. I could have got dangerous pretty quick.
The intended strats. Let's go.
Is 250? Is like 250 health enough to get across that spike mode, or because it would have been still 3 hits, but I can't remember how much damage that would be.
They only do 30 with Varia,
Oh, so I would have been.
you would have
hurt, but
been
not bad.
more than fine, actually.
I couldn't remember. Randomizer kind of nullified me a little bit.
Yeah, so in randomizer, the amount of damage you take from spikes is changed. Or, well, the amount of environmental damage in general you take is changed because of balancing. Where in the vanilla game, Gravity Suit will give you full environmental reduction and heat reduction. In randomizer, both of those are changed, so you'll still take 60 damage from spikes instead of the 15 you would in the vanilla game if you only have gravity and not Varia. Just to make it so gravity isn't just the most overpowered item in the game. Because as it turns out, both suits actually doing something is really nice for rando.
Yeah, especially. Oh man, Derb, did you ever actually run Desi's rando way back in the day?
I have done a few Desi casual seeds because if you remember Easy Danger, that was all he wanted to run.
Yep.
Because it was the closest to the vanilla game or whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, so also I've done a lot of Door Rando. So
Oh yeah. So
that had vanilla gravity in it as well. But yeah, finding gravity in vanilla gravity randomizer seeds is very nice. A little bit too nice, actually. That's why we nerfed it.
can't remember. Does Gauntlet actually have a super vanilla? Or am I
No.
thinking wrong? I didn't think so. It should just be two missiles on both sides.
There's a super missile if you want to go like down to the old mother brain or the old escape shaft.
Oh yeah, I forgot that exists. I can do blue Brinstar cleanup. I think I'll go through green and red Brinstar and just do some quick cleanup.
Yeah, there's plenty of super missiles in Meridia as well.
Oh, that's right. There's even the easy one there too. Also,
There's
well, I decided-
more than one easy one.
Oh, that's right. There is more than one easy one. I'm saying the most convenient on routing. The obviously fastest one. The very, very start of the... Yeah. Right after you break the noob tube.
Right. Wait. Which one are you talking about?
The one with the crab in it.
Oh yeah. Literally just crab supers.
Yes, thank you. I forget they're called crab supers.
Yeah, we have a name for most items in this game. Some
Yeah,
of them are better than others, though. Crab supers is definitely in the top percentage of names. Do you have 50 missiles? You do. Cool.
I do have 50
I'm
missiles.
gonna mark that off. I didn't mark off the collect one of Speed Booster or X when you just had Speed Booster. Don't tell anyone.
It's I'm I don't know if telling
I
anyone
would have just
help.
had to unmark it anyways, but you know, I didn't do it.
Strats. Oh wait, nope, strats. I don't know why I was thinking grapple beam for their first one. Oh, because you can actually grapple them.
The hoppers?
Yeah.
Can you grapple those? I didn't think you could.
You can grapple them when they're on the ground, but you can't grapple them when they're on you. I don't know why. I flipped the two around for some reason.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can grapple most small enemies in this game. It's not particularly useful, but it is a thing you can do. There's some strats with it if you're doing like Sueless Meridia, because you need grapple beam for that.
Oh, never mind. I'm a liar.
Oh,
I'm an
I
absolute
knew it.
liar.
Well, you can't grapple a frozen enemy anyways.
That too. I'm just gonna go through here because I love memes.
Yep. Going down to visit the animals before he brutally murders them. Which he
That's the
will be able to do if you donate $8.01 to kill the animals. I don't support it, but I do support giving money to good cause.
totally agree on that. Kill the animals, guys.
I didn't ask.
Give the money to charity. It's for a great cause. So yeah, kill all the animals.
Holy crap! I got the mod ball out of there.
Oh, nice. You
It is
gonna go
fun.
visit the Decora just for the memes?
For the memes. I feel like runs never visit the creatures ever. So before we just let them get eviscerated off the planet in a blinding heat of 1,000 Celsius fire, might as well say hello and give them our condolences.
That's brutal. Now I don't want to do it anymore.
Just wanted to say hey. What's going on?
Yeah, I guess you see this area in Hundo map, but that's about it. Because as it turns out, there is nothing here that is useful.
Which is why I wanted to show it off. It's nothing. So in case any viewers ever curious why no one ever goes down here, now you know.
I guess, actually, one of the places it is useful is in bingo races, because one of the tiles is visit the animals, so you would have to visit the Decora, and another one of the tiles is visit all of the Brinstar energy refills. So there are 3. That one behind the Decora, the one in Red Tower, and the one above Kraid. So you would have to visit all 3, which would theoretically entail that you have to go back to Brinstar in order to visit the Decora with Speed Booster. What are you doing?
I'm actually really bad at doing this standing up.
Alright, so the setup I use is you want to scroll the screen all the way to the right first of all.
Oh, it's the okay, taller plant. Got it.
The setup I always used, I don't know if you have Moonwalk on, but I would just Moonwalk all the way to until the screen, or until right before the screen transitioned, or not transitioned, but started scrolling back to the left. Then move forward a little bit to get back aligned, and then shoot. If you turn around, it'll scroll the screen now, which is bad, because it has to be all the way to the screen has to be all the way to the right. Do you have Moonwalk?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's very sad. In that case, I believe the setup is you want to be like directly aligned to that little bulb plant right there in between the tall plants. There's like a little circle on the ground. I think if you're aligned exactly with that, it'll work.
I usually have this motion down, but seeing as I'm failing, it's kind of sad. I usually get this pretty easy.
I think you're shooting a little bit too late, maybe. I'm not sure though. This isn't the setup I use, like I said.
Aha!
Oh,
Eventually.
nice. Wait, did you get it?
Yes, I'm just bad at morphing with high jump and at this crevice. Please.
You're morphing too late.
Yeah. This controller
There we
has
go.
problems. Hey, look, that area we wanted to enter.
Yep, we finally entered the forbidden area, as in
Forbidden.
Spore Spawn supers without defeating Spore Spawn. So fun fact, this vertical shaft from Spore Spawn to the super missile is actually the longest vertical shaft in the game. You can't actually see it on the map because it's not filled in, but you'll have to take my word for it. Alright, we can do this too. Just to prove that I'm not lying, I guess.
Yeah. It takes a hot second.
Yeah, so if you're able to moonfall down it, it is the moonfall that saves the most time in the game, but it's actually fairly tricky because the shaft is covered by the crumble blocks. That little pipe there is actually made up of crumble blocks, so that's how you're supposed to find it. You step on the pipe, and then you get sent to the super missile after you fall for your entire lifetime. But as it turns out, you can fall for less than your entire lifetime if you are able to break the crumble blocks and then moonfall before they respawn, which is very tight. I'm not gonna make Palmy do Spore Spawn to show it off, though. That would be unnecessary.
It's like, how long do we want this event to go? Show off literally every trick that's possible in the game.
Well, we might be here a while if we're gonna do that.
I'll pre-open that door just for kicks and giggles.
You're just getting the power bomb.
I'm getting the. I'm basically opening that up so I can come grab the super missiles and just leave. Continue onwards. Probably my.
Oh, you're grabbing these supers, okay.
Yeah. I don't know
The
why I
ones I was
decided to do it.
talking
Yeah, the ones you were talking about. I don't know why I decided to go this way, but here we are.
You also have 25, so I don't know if this was necessary, but you know, You're getting it.
30 plus supers for that tile.
well, yeah, but you have 25, and there's all the easy ones in Meridia, so
This is true.
you could turn it into a double bingo. It's not too late.
You know, as long as I'm good with the hosts on that, we probably could turn this into a double bingo.
I would say that, but there aren't exactly any easy rows anymore.
Yeah, that's why I chose column 5. And then I've already collected items I shouldn't have, so that immediately kills a couple of them.
Yeah,
Well,
like if
I have a proposal to make.
Okay.
How about we turn this into a double bingo if we 1.9k in total donations. That is $56 to go. Can you do it, guys?
I think
like
if you do a
this.
double bingo, you want to do bottom left to top right, that diagonal there, because then you just have to go to the map and get the power bomb.
And don't
Yeah.
forget to kill the animals.
Don't let me just route it for you, though.
Oh,
Those
please.
bombs are, or those blocks are actually bomb blocks, by the way. Like
I-
the blocks that you just power bomb.
I know. I was just trying to get some frames to get through those guys, but I'm failing miserably at doing any movement at all.
I mean, you have a lot of health.
I do. I guess I should just start taking things. And I have 2 suits. What am I doing? I should be getting damage boosts off some of these guys anyway.
Did you actually pick up the super missile? I completely zoned out.
Yes. I
Okay,
need to
so you have 30 then.
verify. Yeah, I should have 30.
I'll just go ahead and mark it off because I don't need you to verify. I know you're not lying to me.
I mean, unless I just went into the room and just, up and just said YOLO bye.
It's possible. Like I said, I was zoning out.
Yeah, I was just trying to taste the color purple, don't mind me. Oh, yapping Maw, good job. Here
For
in
those
the
who don't
payroll.
know, this is definitely not my normal sleep schedule, time to wake up. I woke up early just for Palmy.
He is
So-
such an amazing man.
I am running on suboptimal amounts of sleep at the moment. I was probably just gonna go back to sleep after this, to be honest.
I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, it's no problem. I don't have anything to do this morning.
I actually had to ask Galamoth to get me the Discord link because I haven't been in it for so long, and wow, I must have missed that door. Holy crap. Yeet.
Oh, there's a door in this room that you didn't enter.
Yeah, I don't know how I managed to miss it, but I did.
Yep.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I'm just gonna grab these supers, you know, just in case I'm an absolute idiot. Just to be on the
That's
safe
fair.
side.
I mean, having a lot of supers is nice anyways. You can do like the 30 super kill on Ridley and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Which is why I was like, that's a fantastic little goal, and I get to go get Plasma Beam after the fact, so might as well. And I get to fry the shrimp, so I'm happy. As much as I'd love to start practicing Shine Spark strats. Oh, are you kidding me? Bonk.
Do you have
Yeah, you're
time for
supposed
something
to.
special?
Oh, yeah, we have time.
Oh, nice. You just got $56.41 from Anonymous saying double bingo because schedules are overrated. Also, save the animals. Never forget the sharks. And with that, Save the Animals has $99.41 versus Kill the Animals at $35.
Wow.
Guess who's winning now?
Come on,
Are
guys.
you disappointed, Palmy?
A little, yeah.
Get the donations in.
I'm glad.
Get the donations in for killing the animals. As I said already, everything in Metroid Fusion is fake. There are no animals in Metroid Fusion because Samus has killed them all in Super Metroid. So yeah, get your donations in for killing the animals.
Whoops.
It's Palmy's wish. He wants to kill those and Runner always gets what he wants.
Ever play crowd control? Yeah, that never happens.
Certainly turn this into a crowd control one if you don't mind.
Wait a second. That might not be necessary.
Yeah. I had this fight on lock, and then I just went completely ape.
Luckily, there is a nice safe spot in the corner here for Palmy, so he's not in danger of dying, but he is in danger of losing the frames, which he's already going to do because he's going to have to save the animals unless the donations come in.
There is a suggestion in the chat that Sombra will donate and put Kill the Animals in the lead, but only if you do a triple bingo.
Sure, let's do it.
Oh boy.
Thank you,
dear.
Palmy. Thank you. We don't need anyways. They're being overrated, as Sombra already said.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's kill those animals. We're gonna kill every last one of them. So after this, not only the schedule will be ripped, but also the animals and my voice as well. Thank you.
It happens.
And if Kill the Animals doesn't come up soon, or if they don't improve, oh, I missed that. Well, who needs full halfy anyways? Kill the Animals doesn't come back up. I will donate $50 to help even the score if we get another $50 donation at any other point in the run. So if someone else donates 50, I'll also donate an extra 50 on top.
I don't know what how many rows you can do though, because you already have high jump and you already have a lot of the items, and you can't do any finish tiles unless you want to do escape.
My escape is not very polished, so this may be interesting.
As it turns out, most people's aren't very polished because it's not a very common trick to do.
Not at all.
But it is technically possible.
Oh, that's just a missile. I was about to grab that for kicks and giggles.
Well, no, he can't do row 4 because he would have to skip high jump boots. Like, the only thing I see that he could do is like.
Wait, I could do row 4.
Oh yeah, row 4. I was thinking column 4. That would require a lot of backtracking to pick up all the missiles. But it is. Well, how much backtracking would you actually need?
You are such an amazing man.
Because you picked up all the ones behind the early supers, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you just need to get the Kraid missile, you'd need to get the big pink missile, the one that's not next to charge beam, and then you'd need to get Kraid and the alpha power bomb. That's doable.
Yeah, it's not far. It's not bad.
And then you could do bottom left, top right as well. I was already talking about that.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I got this card, what I would do in like a triple bingo race.
Want some fried shrimp?
Nice little strat here.
It's like it's not even the Nintendo Power Strat way of fighting this, isn't it? Like this is a unintended way to kill. I think.
It's definitely intentional.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was. I guess it's not an Easter egg, but it was definitely an intended way to kill Dragon.
I do have another donation.
Oh boy.
Now's the time to read it. I have a $65 donation by our friend Sombra saying, "Rip sharks, rip animals, rip schedule, rip sleep." Thank you so much for your continuous support, Sombra. You're the best.
Now, did that go towards any of the incentives to kill or save animals?
It went towards kill the animals. It is now in the lead by 59 cents.
Well, we have $100 for kill the animals and $99 for save the animals.
Hey, $99.41.
Wow.
Don't forget your 41 cents.
Unfortunately, does not show me any cents. But, yeah.
Yeah, saving the animals doesn't make any sense after all.
I appreciated his joke. I don't know about anyone else.
Hey, I'll be here all morning, I guess.
He'll be here all run.
I'll run.
I'm gonna snipe some super missiles off of these guys to save me some grief later. Now, I know there's a couple of tricks that can be done in this room, but my skill level is not good enough to pull some of them off, sadly. Like, there's a Shine Spark I know you can get up through here, but I'm not polished enough to do it anymore. I used to be able to, but it's been far too long. See how fast I can climb up this area.
Yeah, I haven't run the game in a little bit either. Not gonna lie.
It just seems like a lot of former runners are actually derusting. Even Galamaz is getting ready.
Well, Galamaz has been more than derusting. He's actually doing really well. He got like a low 43 any %.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah.
Snaps. Yeah, no,
He's doing real good.
When I was DMing him, he said he was getting back into the grind of really making it a daily. So I was like, holy shnikes. also in randomizer that room, though. I'm so glad I don't have to do pseudo screws.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least you have plasma.
Right? It's like every time I go into that room, it's just either pseudo screw or the most ineffective way or inefficient way to potentially kill those enemies ever.
Yeah, so you can kill those pirates. Obviously, the intended way is with plasma beam, but you can also do it with screw attack. You can do it with shine sparks, which are very tight, and you can do it with pseudo screws. So you would hold charge and then do a spin jump, which will give you a little attack. And so 2 of those will kill the pirates, which will cost you a lot of health, but it is a way to get out of the room, which is pretty good. Turns out being able to progress is good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, don't forget to go get Spring Ball, since apparently we're doing triple bingo now.
Yep, I'm getting Spring Ball as we speak.
And I just wanted to let you know, guys, that time is not a problem anymore because our estimate is now at 99 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds.
Wow.
Oh dear.
With that one.
Oh dear.
I don't
Hopefully.
think I'm good enough for 99 hours. I don't have quite that amount of energy. Infinite.
Didn't somebody die from playing the game for 70 hours straight? Not this game, but
A game? I want to say I saw
A
that
game.
article. I mean, if
yeah,
we had other
I saw a
donations-
video on it.
if we had time for discussion, this is a fantastic time, just, letting the lawn get mowed. It's great.
I mean, what I'm trying to say here is don't take 70 hours and you'll be fine.
I'll take 69 and get both the meme and the win.
I think you'll probably still die, but you'll die a memer, and that's all we can do sometimes.
This entire game's a meme. I'll be so kind. I'm not even gonna kill Shaq.
Oh,
Because I'm a kind fellow.
we support robot rights here in Speedruns Live. Never mind that he's gonna die once we kill the planet, but that couldn't be helped.
Yeah, that's Mother Brain's fault. That's not Samus's fault. If Samus could just disarm the bomb, I'm sure she would, but it's not exactly doable.
I mean, do you ever see her try though?
You have a point. You have a valid point. Because we all know turning a blind eye is equivalent to being just as guilty as being the one who causes it. True story.
Alright, don't forget the map station, by the way, once you leave. I'm definitely not routing it for you because I'm tired or anything.
No, you're good. Especially since I screwed up my own routing, having someone with good knowledge with me is invaluable.
Yeah. If you weren't there for me bragging on myself, I was second in the recent double anti-bingo tournaments, where you pick a row for your opponent and they have to do that and another row. So, what I'm trying to say here is, I'm better than Palmy.
Absolutely, you are. There is no question about that at all. Speaking of which, if you haven't checked out that tournament, I highly encourage that you do. And TG Derp, I believe your Twitch channel is just your name.
Yep, twitch.tv/TGDerp. Hit me up with a follow. I'll stream again eventually.
Eventually. But yeah, if host, do you want to put that as a command, that'd be mighty nice, and shout him out. Because TG Derp is doing this out of a kind of his heart, and I'm super appreciative of him doing that for me. So, very thankful for having him as a runner and as a commentator.
Wait, I removed green from 3E tanks? Not like this.
Oof.
The rainbow's ruined. Never mind that it was already ruined because there's no yellow.
Did you mark the Meridian map station? I did visit it. Oh, that's what you're doing.
I got it. I definitely just forgot to do that, but we don't need to tell them about that.
Energy tanks. I guess I can get them on maternal energy tank.
I mean, that's fine. Trying to think what I would do. I guess since you're finishing the game, you could also just do the 2 in Lower Norfair, but you're already on your way to Mama Turtle.
I figure it was literally right
Oh wait, you only
here.
have 6. I thought you had 7 for some reason.
No, I only have 6. That's
I
kind of
guess
was
you
like,
could also
yeah.
do like, could do like Gauntlet or something. There's some options. There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
we
E-tanks as it turns out, and you also have to enter Brinstar proper at some point to get that one missile.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
By the way, real quick, Sombra, if you donate another $1,000, we'll get we'll get Otogi back. If we get to 3,000 in total donations, we'll get Otogi back just for you. We'll do it. We'll do everything for you.
We should get him some merch. Get him some Bingothon mugs and some t-shirts. Also, where the hell am I going?
That's worth $1,000.
It is worth $1,000. A mug and a t-shirt, $1,000. Nice.
Where are you going?
That was what my question was. I was like, oh yeah, I have an entire game to finish. Right, we're not just moseying around taking a tour. Getting back to our tourists. The Zabesian creatures, of course.
So to answer chat, no, Blackout Bingo is not possible because the bingo cards are designed for races. So, and usually in races you won't finish the game. You'll just finish once you get a row.
Yeah.
And so those finish tiles are not currently possible since we're also finishing the game.
As well as
And-
I've picked up items that would bar me from some of these particular squares. Like
He's
collecting
picked up
the-
Speed, Ice, and Grapple. So both of those tiles, the Speed or Grapple and Ice or Speed. I'll just highlight the tiles I'm talking about. These tiles are not possible because he's picked up Speed Ice and Speed Grapple. These tiles aren't possible because he has to finish the game, and so he can't finish in a certain room. And this tile's not possible because he picked up High Jump.
Correct.
So, basically, it comes out to we have exactly 3 rows we can actually do, and we forced Palmy to do all 3. Surprise.
That gonna work
Yeah,
out.
I can do that. I can put the ones he can't do in solid red. I don't know if that like makes sense. Maybe the bingo card is kind of hard to read now.
Actually, no, that makes perfect sense.
But yeah, you can see that the only ones he can do are column 5, which he's done, the diagonal, which he just needs the power bomb for, and then row 4, which he'll do.
He'll do. No question
I
about it.
believe
He'll
in you.
do it.
He'll do it. I'll make him.
Exactly, he'll make me. I want
I'm
him
actually
to make
driving to Palmy's house as we speak. Gonna
like,
hold
yeah, I
him
can actually-
at gunpoint, make him do row 4. I don't actually know where Palmy lives. I can't do that.
I haven't used
Also, I don't own a gun.
I mean, we could get you a squirt gun filled with Hershey syrup. I mean, that would effectively be the same.
I mean, yeah, that'd be like kind of gross. You'd want to like avoid that.
I could be totally awful right now and get banned and just for no reason at all. I guess I could probably do a GT glitch, but it's beamed in this category unless I want to break rules.
Well, it wouldn't really help you.
It wouldn't really help me at all.
It would actually hurt you because it would give you doing the GT code sets your super missile count to 20.
Oh, that's right. And I picked up a lot of supers as it is, so that would make life a little easier.
There's been a yellow on this the whole time, and I didn't know that? What the heck? I'm mad. Alright, in that case,
No! Oh,
I'm
bye,
changing
bye.
the red tiles to pink, because I like pink.
I also like pink. Pink's a good tile. Thankfully, I remember this fight, though.
Also, pink's not in the rainbow, so it makes more sense. We've got
yes.
a pretty cute bingo card here with all the rainbow and pink on it.
It is the most amazing bingo card you can find on the market.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can find any bingo card on the market actually, including this one.
Right? Will that explain what I did just there, by the way?
Oh yeah, so what he did, there's a little safe spot there below Gold Terizo's foot where he can't actually damage you with his attacks, and walking forward will cause him to walk on top of you, which will make his programming jump back. So basically he'll get stuck in that corner and you can just aim up and shoot. And with Plasma Beam, the fight is over very quickly and you're in no danger. It's this fight is actually pretty tough casually. It's actually, I believe, the most HP of any enemy in the game.
That's right.
Because I think it has more than Ridley and Mother Brain. We both have 18,000.
Yeah, I believe it's at
But
like 20,000, somewhere in there.
I don't remember. I just know it's more than Ridley.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact values. I haven't worked in Smile in so long.
Right. But so when you're on that little safe spot, shooting up will actually cause your plasma shot to hit twice, because the plasma beam will go through Gold Terizo and it'll actually stay in his hitbox after his iframes run out. So you'll be able to, or the shot will hit him a second time. So the fight's over very quickly.
Yep.
And very safely.
Also gonna farm up some supers here real fast. Figure since I have so many of them, I might as well, get them back up to snuff and just use what I need to navigate through, and then unload a care package of supers on Ridley Face.
Yep. It is actually faster to super Ridley than it would be to use charged plasma shots. Charged plasma will do 900, but supers actually do double damage to Ridley. They do 600, and you can shoot 3 of them per second. So it comes out to 1800 DPS optimally, which obviously you're not going to do it optimally because you're not a TAS.
Yeah, I'm
no.
not clearly not a TAS. I missed the Shine Spark to get through that room.
You have screw attack, it's fine.
I just wanted the speed. Also, shoutouts to the worst room in the game. Back again at it with the terrible awfulness.
And it turns out it's actually not that bad once you have screw attack and space jump,
Oh yeah.
because you don't actually have to worry about any of the enemies because you have screw attack and space jump.
Oh, if you want a fun factor, when I was first playing this game, I never found the breakable wall, or the hidden wall, should I say, the hidden wall to get out of here. And so my usual route until years later I found out where that hidden wall was, I would actually come back through this room filled with lava and lava dive my way out, or acid dive my way out of this room to leave.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have done that. My experience with Super Metroid back when I was a wee lad was a little bit different because I always cheated, used a map, which actually didn't ruin the game. Because what I would do, instead of being like, oh, I don't know where anything is, I'd be like, oh, hey, that's a spot on the map that I have never been. Let's go there this time.
Yeah.
And it was actually pretty fun. Obviously, I wish I went back and played the game blind, but, I had fun with it. And apparently I had enough fun to speedrun it, so,
Same.
that's cool.
Quick question, do we have time for a donation?
Absolutely.
Awesome. There is a $5 donation by Ricky of Kokiri, saying, gotta fix some injustice around here. And as we may guess from that donation, it seems to be going towards Save the Animals, which puts it at the lead. Currently at $104, while Kill the Animals is at $100. So just a $4 difference, but this is close. This is very close. And speaking of close, we're also very close to $2K. So I insist we need to be able to reach it before the end of this run. Come on, guys. We can do it.
Come on, guys. $30 towards Kill the Animals. And we've got everything we ever needed.
Shh. Shut your mouth.
You didn't
We'll
know
see
you
animals,
needed it,
okay?
but you will know when you got it.
I'm personally in the camp of both should be equal at the end, so the runner gets to decide.
Oh snap!
Give the runner what they want.
Oh
That sounds like a
snap!
good idea.
By the way, Floha, I just want to make
This
an
sounds fair.
I just want to make an aside to all of us main organizers. Can we just take a fact to acknowledge that it's Super Metroid that is one of our highest yielding runs of the marathon in terms of donations?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you can't forget about Otogi. Otogi also made quite some money in.
The one and only Otogi, definitely.
Yeah. The one and only Otogi.
Well, you're about to see, or I guess you are seeing how much DPS the super missiles do to Ridley. Although Ridley's kind of trolling Palmy here, not giving him pogo pattern, so we can just unload supers on the ground.
Yeah.
He has to jump up and shoot.
There is a pogo pattern without time.
There you go. Oh, you're quite far enough to the left.
Okay, grab me. What? Ridley,
Should be dead.
he should be dead. I don't know why he just like poked me with his foot and backed away. Like jerk.
Yeah, so Ridley's RNG is actually separate from his tail RNG, so that's why people will often get trolled by his tail when Ridley goes to pick him up, because his tail will be like, no, and then you're sad.
Yep. Alright, that's 8, and then we can get 9 out of here, I think. Yeah, the 9 will
Yep.
be over there, that fire flea one is. Fun fact, I was gonna say, if I could magically get the rumored mystical magical Ridley stuck, we should just end the stream just right there. Just not even say anything, just cut it off and just, call it a day.
Don't even do the...
No closing ceremony, no nothing, just terminate the stream.
It's like, alright, we're out of here.
The insane
Thanks
luck
for
that would
watching.
be. Yep. I wouldn't even give it an outro, I would just end it and act like it just, power went out, just gone.
Alright, that's the video, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe. Follow my Instagram to see more updates. Hashtag Wrigley stuck hashtag. Going for the win.
We do have another donation bill.
Oh boy.
We have $20 from Maslow Rabbit without comment.
Thank you for your donation.
Commentless donations are appreciated as well, especially if they're going towards Kill the Animals, which puts Kill the Animals in the lead again. So we're now at $120 for Kill the Animals and $104 for Save the Animals.
Come on, folks, you know what to do to get to 2K. Let's reach it using
Alright,
Save the Animals.
we only need $10. And if you want to, you can even put those $10 towards Save the Animal.
Aww.
Put even more than that.
Nah, you don't need more than that.
Well, there's 9 energy tanks just for kicks and giggles.
Nice. I mean, it's not because you actually have to do it, because we made you.
Oh. Yes.
I gotta remember what all the colors are in the rainbow, now that we actually have all the colors. I actually, completely forgot Bingo Sync had 10 colors. I thought it was just 5.
I know, right? I totally forgot they had all the colors too. It's pretty neat.
Pretty nifty. It even goes in rainbow order, automatically. So cool. What a great
So cool.
website. I don't know why I'm plugging Bingo Sync, but I guess I am now.
I don't think chat knows, but the irony of that statement is that I was looking at their test bingo page for the Super Metroid bingo stuff, the new one that's been updated. It's a little different than Bingo Sync.
You know if Lunara's bingo is on Bingo Sync?
It I want to say yes, but I didn't see. It didn't look visually similar, so I'd have to double check.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Lunaris is working on a new bingo project, which is more balanced because the current bingo that we use was made a long time ago, and a lot of the things that we thought was very difficult are no longer that difficult because people have gotten better and we know more about the game. So for example, the collect spring ball and skip grapple beam used to be the hardest tile in the game, and so it's weighted as like the hardest tile on the bingo card. But nowadays most mid to top tier runners are able to do the ice clip or even like the crystal flash clip to... There's actually quite a few things. You could also do an X-ray climb. The point is they can make it to spring ball without the grapple beam.
Which I guess I had ice beam. I guess I could have showed that off because I actually can do it very consistently too, even in my rusted state. It's honestly very, very simple to do.
I mean, yeah, it's frame perfect, but it's not like hard because you get infinite tries at it theoretically.
I also don't know why I'm collecting all the missiles in Norfair. I should just leave. This isn't Prince Star.
Okay, guys, I'm really sorry to interrupt, but this is a big moment, a very poggers moment.
Very
because
poggers.
We hit $2K.
Woo!
Nice. Good job, everyone.
And that is with a $10 donation from RomRom21 saying, "Save the animals." I approve.
Why must you suffer? Make me suffer.
Alright, don't forget to pick up Crane Missile, Palmy.
Yeah, that's
For
where I'm
your
going right
sake.
now.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it for you.
That's where I was planning on going next because I knew I would eventually forget it.
How many missiles do you have again? I listed off like 4, but I think I listed one twice.
I should have only 3 more to grab if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because you have the one in Big Pink and the one in Alpha Power Bombs. I don't know what your routing want to be.
Yeah, I'm kind of just at this point. I'm kind of just making up routing as I go along and hoping it goes well. I'm sure there's a much better way to route this, but you know, I'm not even top tier, so why even bother? Not even top tier, but Palmy, you play a Super Metroid. You clearly are a good player.
Hey, listen, you're good to me.
Aww. Derp, you're even better than all of us for being here.
Aw.
You're the real MVP. You're breathtaking.
No, you are.
You're all breathtaking. I love that meme. Such a wholesome meme. If there's ever a meme that should ever just survive through time, it should be that one.
I'm a fan of that one meme. I guess it's basically dead by now, but it was like the skinny white kid online talking to like Chads. I love that meme.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, my other favorite one is a similar 90s white kid with little explosions on the kneecaps saying "Exploding knees." It's my other favorite one. Exploding knees. You see explosions on his kneecaps. The most hip 90s kid you will ever see with the boombox, the glasses, the turtleneck hat. I should do something cool this run. I'm not sure what I should do.
Hey, if you go get the Alpha Powerbomb missiles now, you can do the fun Moonfall all the way down.
I actually haven't mastered Moonfall, and it's pretty sad.
Just save the game so you can turn on Moonfall.
Save the game to turn on Moonfall. That's an option in the menu now. Since when? Bingo or the deaths
Not
have
even
come back?
Moonwalk, just Moonfall. We just released a patch. Like, hold up.
I should have attempted reverse slinky, but I'm clearly a crypto is not good at playing video games.
I mean, how many people have done reverse slinky like in a run? It's less than 10.
Is it though? Is it though?
I thought it was, because it's like, how many people go for it even?
Surprisingly, a lot more than you'd think.
I guess, but like I feel like most of the people who go for it are just going for it just because they can and not because they can do it. It's like it's a very difficult trick.
And to be
One
clear,
of the hardest in the game.
yeah, and to be clear, doing it because they can versus doing it because they're good and doing it intentionally to actually make use of it. Yeah, big difference there. I don't know why I'm going this way, but it's happening.
I mean, yeah, you can just like kind of wrap around, like go past the ship.
Wait, are there
It
missiles?
kind of feels bad, but
Are there missiles in here?
no.
Yeah, one's a map room and...
One's a map room, one's a missile recharge.
Oh, missile recharge, okay. That's what I was confusing it with. So I know there's something missile related in here somewhere. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, I could meme and do a golden shower, but we have to skip space.
You could do the plasma rings.
Well, that's true. I could do ice rings and plasma rings.
Yeah, there's only...
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, there's only 2 SBA's, special beam attacks, that are really useful. Which is the wave beam one, which is useful because it all hits the same thing. Like, it all goes to one little area, so you can use that to defeat all the bosses. And the ice shield is only good because low percent.
Yep.
Turns out ice beam is one of the items you need to beat the game. Unless you don't.
Low percent speed.
It is one of the options you have if you want to do low percent, is picking up the ice beam. And it's probably the best one.
I don't remember how to get this to open.
Uh,
I think I have to shoot earlier?
I don't know if you want to be going to Gauntlet before you do all the other stuff. But you have to, like... There's a spot that you have to stand on, but I can't exactly explain it over voice.
I would imagine that would be kind of a trick. In which case we'll just do that. I was just gonna go back through Gauntlet, get those missiles, and then go to the lake. Oh
These
no!
missiles aren't in Brinstar. You don't need to get them.
Oh wait, you're right. Oh, that's right. Billy Mays room too. Billy Mays room is Brinstar technically.
Oh, that's right. You didn't go...
Oops.
Well, I guess you do just do another loop then, right?
Yeah, I'll just do another loop. I can go to the Criterion Meridia elevator and come back.
Oh, that's not what I had in mind at all.
Oh, what did you have in mind? Where should I go, Fair Master?
What? Don't call me that.
Or stream.
Well, because you need all the Brinstar missiles, right?
Yes.
You just go down to Red Tower and pick up those, and then go around to Blue Brinstar, right? Or
Oh.
you can go to Criterion Meridia if you want.
'Cause
I'm
we're
not
doing triple
stopping
beam.
you. You're the runner.
Oh. I guess we actually could do like a quad because 35 power bombs is doable. Visit Criterion Meridia elevator is doable, and 60. So technically we could do a 4 bingo lines.
Yeah, but
It's close
those
enough.
aren't in the same row. What?
Oh, never mind. I saw pink and I was an idiot.
I guess you've defeated Crocmire and Dragon. I didn't mark that off. I haven't marked off like half of these. Not like this. I'm slacking.
Palmy is just gonna do a lockout with completable goals and non-completable goals. Who's gonna win?
It's not me, that's for sure.
Palmy loses in every situation. Unless, of course, we can kill the animals, in which case Palmy wins. You guys want Palmy to
That
win,
is
right?
true. And what is also true is that Kill the Animals is currently still leading.
Yes!
We have $120 for Kill the Animals and $104 for Save the Animals.
Ho, 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 ho. You guys better catch up.
Come on, guys. We can bring back the justice in this and save the animals. Come on. Let's go.
And Derp, I will let you decide the cutoff point for kill save the animals. It should just be usual after brain hits the ground, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the normal timing for donation cutoff. Yeah, so you just need to go to Blue Bryn Star, get those, go back up to the Criteria Power Bomb, and then you're good. Right?
Also, Sombra's name shall forever be written in the books of Bingothon.
What?
We're coming up with
What did he
stupid
say?
stuff. I drew it into schedule.
You drew it into the schedule. That tweet just appeared on my computer. I just saw that. Actually, I have to
It's the
close
last
it.
race. We gotta have some fun.
Sure.
It's not also not a race.
It can be if you want to, Turf. You'd be a little behind on the card.
Yeah, I can probably catch up.
With how fast you can probably do it? Oh, dude, you'd probably blow me out of the water before I even get to motherfucker.
It depends on if I have to finish the game or not.
Oh, no, you
If
wouldn't
I
have to
can only
finish
just
the
do one bingo.
game. Oh, yeah. I figured if you could do one bingo, you could probably do one bingo in like 10 minutes. Tops.
I could do it in like 20-ish. Race triple bingo versus single bingo. I wonder who will win.
It's clearly not like Palmy's in the middle of literally completing his last couple of things, isn't he?
Hey, listen. I didn't ask. We got it. It'll happen. Trust. Don't worry.
What happened? Don't worry, bro. Wow, I have not missed that little jump in a long time. Good lord. And we call this the Billy Mays room because you'll get the one missile. Take it away, Derp.
But wait, there's more. Wait. I thought you were gonna shoot it.
Got him.
There's more.
There's more. That's 2 missiles for the price of 1. I'm not even gonna
That should be all of them, but I don't know at this point. We'll say it's all of them, just for our collective sanity.
That actually is all of them. I've visited. Yep, that's all of them.
Yeah, it should be all of them. I can't think of any that you would have missed. 60 sounds like a lot, but it's actually only 12 spots, which is not a lot.
Yeah.
Especially since a lot of them are real condensed. Like, you just got 3 right there.
369.
There's one that you just get by default, just by playing the game.
I mean, just from early Supers room and Billy Mays, that's 5 right there. That's 5 super packs.
Yeah, and then if you include the one under the bridge, that's 6. And you already have the one by default, so that's 7. The last ones aren't that far off, too. There's what, like 3 more at the bottom of Big Pink. Or not at the bottom of Big Pink, but you know.
Yeah,
And
I
so
did
the
a
only
trick. I did a trick.
you did do a trick. Proud of you.
Makes me happy. Just to show off, just for kicks and giggles. You might be seeing that later in the run, or you'll see the Behemoth Spark, one of the two.
You better not mess up the Behemoth Spark. Now that you mentioned it,
That's the
you're not allowed to
easiest-
mess it up.
Yeah, all right, I won't mess it up.
It's not allowed. We will literally cut the stream as
Just
soon
cut
as you mess
right
it up.
there. Stream ends when you miss Behe Spark.
It's like those. You've seen all those Mario Kart videos where it's like Mario Kart Wii Online, but when I touch something blue, the video ends, and
Yep.
then he just gets bumped by Toad like 30 seconds in and loses.
Yep, I've seen those. Those are great. How do I
Yeah, I
not
haven't
have...
watched any of the long ones, but I have watched like all the 2-minute ones because those are way funnier.
Exactly. How do I not have 35 super missiles? That is insanity.
You didn't pick up 35 power bombs, I guess.
Thanks, Derb.
I'm here to help. What can I say?
He is the man with the plan.
I have a plan. That's news to me.
Yeah, you have a plan. Is that technically a triple bingo?
It is.
Okay, cool. Because technically, I could get that 35 plus power bomb, and we'd have 4. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm dumb.
No.
Wow. That pink threw me off. It keeps throwing me off. But yeah, there's your triple
What?
bingo.
I told you it was gonna throw someone off, and then it was you.
It was me all along.
Not like this.
Not like this. When the runner gets thrown off by his own bingo card.
All right, are we finishing the game? We gotta go finish so we can save the animals. By
What's up,
save, I
Flo?
mean not save.
PogChamp, Palmy.
PogChamp? Why do we
Pog-
PogChamp?
I'll give.
Pog.
Chat spam PogChamp.
Let's go with the Pog
Guy.
Champ.
GG, Palmy. I believed in you all this time.
Well, we're not done. We haven't beat the game yet, so hold on to your GGs, and y'all better get rid of your damn deer forcers, or I'm gonna be sad.
Oh yeah, and you all better get your donations in. Cause
Oh yeah,
you know,
because we still.
there's still this bid war going on. In case you forgot.
I forgot.
Look at our name. Look at our name. Save or kill the animal.
Kill
You shall
Arima.
decide. So yeah, we probably don't have that much time before the incentive closes. So yeah, let's see how where the suspense will lead us.
Come on, let's fast fall. Let's go. Oh,
You aren't doing it.
I'm not doing it. How did you know? Derp, you're like psychic.
Hey, you were wiggling though. You're shimmying,
I was trying, man. I was
doing a
giving
little
it my all.
dance.
Yeah, doing a little happy dance.
All this talk about PogChamp reminded me. It's like I'm not really into like Twitch speak, like the people who like use emotes out loud, except for Pog. I say Pog way too much. Like left.
OP sometimes. Lift. Salt. Or PJ Salt. That's a common one.
I don't know if I use that one, but like recently, I was texting my dad for something, like make sure I got money from my job, and so he said I did, and I just texted him Pog. He was like, "What?"
What?
It's like, oh no, this is not ideal.
It's seeping into my life. Stop it. Get some help.
It's rough.
What? I was gonna say, messing up gathering strats is a shame.
You got it.
Aw.
I mean, you've got plenty of ammo. You're fine.
Oh yeah. Don't have to worry about soft locking like you do in bingo. I have charge beam, that's all that matters. Who cares about ammo?
Now, I'm not saying you should save, but I'm also saying if you die on Mother Brain, I am not commentating the game the second time.
If I die on Mother Brain, you should just like never commentate for me ever again.
Never again until the next time.
Do we have time for a donation?
Of course.
Yeah.
This is a good time,
We just-
actually, because he's getting eaten at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's true. We just got a $13.12 donation from either KY or Key, or I'm sorry, I don't know how I should pronounce it. But it says, the comment says, let's make it just a little more even. So, considering the nature of the comment, I would assume that means putting save the animals back in match with kill the animals. However, it doesn't seem like it was added on the bid war from what I see. So that's our 2 donations. We have that are just weren't added but were intended to be added. So there's the $10 donation from Rom that we still need to adjust and put on the tracker properly. And if we understood this one correctly, there's also this $13.12 donation, which means that once we just readjust the bid war properly with the donations, that would put Save the Animals in the lead.
Doesn't that up? Give me a minute. I need to change some incentives here.
What are
Really
you
hacking
doing?
this tracker.
Oh, are you adding the donations?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So we'll see soon the number. But I mean,
Yeah,
you
if
can
I'm
just do
gonna
math, but I'm too lazy.
Now don't count on me on adding
Trench
it to
for
the
attack.
right thing.
Or do
Yeah,
that.
I
That
should
would be
say.
Don't count on me
Oh,
to
no.
add it to the right thing. Maybe I might just add it to kill the animals.
I forgot to turn
Oh,
it
oh,
on.
oh, no. I've got the donation right in front of me. I will, and I know if you're putting it in the wrong one. I can tell.
Oh, I've been sniped twice. If I could stop breaking these, that'd be great.
What was that? 10, I think?
There was a $10 donation from Rom.
I got that.
So fun little fact, if I can say something. Fun little fact about those Rinkos, the onion rings. Or I guess those aren't onion rings. We're about to see onion rings on Mother Brain, but those actually take longer to respawn if you kill them while you have Ice Beam.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. Actually, I think I do, but I don't remember why. I don't know if that's exciting. What I'm trying to say is, it's another one of those funny things where I know it works, but I don't know why. Because turns out there's a lot of that. I don't know why you're using missiles. It's in fact much slower, but I appreciate the memes.
This is a meme run now. This is officially the meme bingo.
And I don't want to pressure anyone, but as soon as this fight is over, the donations to kill or save the animals will close.
So, okay, so currently on the tracker, Key's donation still has to be added, and I saw in the chat, Key was talking about putting it to save the animals, and Rom's donation was added properly to the tracker, so right now, that should put things.
Now, I did stuff as I was intended to do, because Kiteblot wanted to even the donations. I did exactly that.
Now you need to add Rom.
I added Rom, and with Kiteblot's donation, I evened the tide. So now kill the animals and save the animals have the same amount.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I need to ask Runner something before this goes any farther.
And
Gonna do a thing. Am I set up to do the thing properly before I unleash?
Talking about stand-up?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll need to damage yourself below 100 after you get rainbowed.
Okay. As long as my health initially starting was correct. Sweet.
I was
That's
very
so
loud. Oh, go ahead.
What he's doing here is called the stand-up glitch, Mother Brain stand-up glitch, and basically by setting your health in between a certain value, that is between 199 and 100, you are able to stand up after the first rainbow beam. And turns out that's not supposed to happen, so there's some funny graphical glitches, but more importantly, you can actually damage Mother Brain 3 before you are given the rainbow beam, which will shorten the phase very much. It makes it a lot shorter. That's English. I speak it, I swear. However, there are a couple little nuances. There are a few spots where the game will try to force you onto the ground. Oh, no. Not like this.
We're okay.
Oh my god, I don't know how you live there, actually.
I don't know how I lived either, but I thought I was gonna soft block.
I thought you were gonna be stuck flying into Mother Brain and die, honestly.
Yeah, so did I.
Be sure to walk to the right, by the way. Don't get the baby stuck, please. But anyways, there's a few times where the game tries to force you to the ground. It's when the baby appears on screen and when the baby lets go of Mother Brain. And so the game will both lock your momentum and force you to the ground. So you want to be in the air and not moving when that happens. And also, the baby will actually freeze. That was a little bit scary too.
Yeah.
The baby will actually freeze once you reach full health, so if it's in a spot where Mother Brain can't hit it with her onion rings, then the game will soft lock. And also, if you are shooting a shot... Oh,
Cut off.
Cut off right here. But if you're shooting a shot as you are given the hyper beam, the game will slow lock, which there are ways out of it, but if you don't know the ways out of it, it can be stuck. The game can be stuck from anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours. And that has actually happened in a race before, where a runner was stuck there for 2 hours waiting for Mother Brain to load, basically.
I have seen that run, by the way. It's sad and happy and
The
hilarious.
John
and
lock.
The John lock. Speaking
Shoutouts
of...
to French Lightning John. I don't think he's here, but he's a cool guy.
Does he still go by French Lightning John, or is he actually going by his full handle of Azure now?
What? That is someone else.
Really? I thought Azure and French Lightning now was the same person.
No, Azure is Elminster.
Oh, that's Elm. Whoops.
Yeah, French Lightning John, he went by Blackleaf John.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think he has work right now though, because he works as like a security guard. And he works night shifts.
Bee Spark. So save or kill? Save or kill?
I think
One
they're
moment,
even.
One moment. Said where's it? One moment. Monk-ass.
Nah, we got
Again?
plenty of time. Tommy's
Okay.
fast.
Okay, good.
I
There
am
we
very sad. I donated slightly too late to try to reboot the balance, but I was slightly too late.
Yeah, they're even, right? So you can choose for yourself, Tommy, I think. You can do whatever your heart
I think
desires.
it's your choice.
Yep, it's your choice. Not even my donation made it in.
Derp, you know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I know it's gonna happen.
Alright, the free buy.
Just open the door.
Open the door.
Let
No,
them
it's
know
gonna
that
no, no.
you know about them.
I threw a couple shots, it'll be fine. We open up the wall.
We've
I don't
got
know if
them
you-
boozled.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm not here to judge. You know what they say. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, or something like that. I don't know what that has to do with saving the animals.
It has to do with
Time, by the way.
GG.
What was time?
Well,
out of just
GG.
stupid curiosity.
It was like 154 or something.
Wow, really?
154.50, I think. Something
You're
like that.
fast.
That's not
Nice.
bad. Fast for not knowing anything that I was doing.
Alright, I can agree on that. What some press say. We have shooting at animals. They are both alive and dead at the same time.
Let's just
can agree
accept
on
things that way.
I can agree on that.
Yo,
So, we do have donations here, and I think we're gonna read them a little bit differently than we actually would, because, well, we have a $5 donation by Pikastrop saying, "Save the animals." Unfortunately, a bit too late.
And then right after that, there was a $1 donation by Floa saying, "Kill." Smiley face. So, yes.
Well,
Looks like
one
things
of
have
them
been
got what they
very-
wanted, I guess.
I suppose so.
We don't actually know though.
Schrodinger.
They could have been saved.
Yeah, I shot that wall.
Schrodinger's animals.
Well, GG.
TG's. Shoutouts to TG Derp. If you haven't followed TG Derp, please do so. He is a fantastic runner, fantastic guy all around. I don't know how much he actually still runs stuff anymore, but he's still
I
the kind
still
of guy you
run,
want
just
to
not right this second. I'm
Yeah.
taking a small break.
which is totally.
If you want, you can put the link to your channel in the chat.
Sure. What's that? You can follow me if you want.
Nice. So everyone, give a follow to both Palmy and TG Derp. That was really cool. A really cool final run for Bingothon. Because yes, something that is sad to say that this was the final run for Bingothon Summer
Yes,
2020.
that was indeed the final run. And yeah.
We ended on a high note, though.
Oh yes. Can you believe it? That we actually we had a tie for the donation war that was going back and forth the whole time. Back and forth and back and forth. I don't even know how crazy it was. And then, right at the end, we get a tie. Damn.
Yes, indeed. The little tie. And there's a thing that harms points is that your original estimate, I think, was 2 hours for just initially, and this even by doing even more stuff than initially planned, you still were underestimated. So that's actually really cool.
The fact that I went under that estimate is so nice. That makes me so happy.
I thought the estimate was 140.
Oh, I think you're right. It was 140.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, it started as 2 hours, but I think it was then lowered to 140
I don't
manually,
know.
I think.
I don't know what you're talking about. The estimate clearly says 69 hours and 42 minutes.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's go with that then.
We should have another donation that should come through here in a second.
Well, let me check
Oh.
that. Do you want to read that, Pika?
Oh, awesome. It is a $50 donation by our man here, Palmy, saying, "Man of my word." Indeed, he did keep the promise for the $50. So now that means we're at a total donation amount of $2,069 for
Damn.
Fred Hutch.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, everybody. It is time to wrap things up. But we here at Bingothon are gonna wrap things up properly. So, if I may ask, all hosts, all tech, everybody that is still around, feel free to join the live channel now, because we're gonna do our closing ceremony.
Oh, don't mention that. Don't.
And I will be right back after I restarted Discord.